的爱情编织出天涯，看时间并肩在一起，却不同的步伐，同样的心吗？一直不断来回的穿插，是不是爱在变差，渐渐风化？不是我要见你的长吧，其实也没什么想法，只是有时候我下错咒骂，点亮彼此心中的那火把。尔虞我诈，热络的尴尬，眼泪像天上的惩罚，时间滴滴答答向我散发。Baby， 我们之间的爱情编织成天涯，看时间并肩在一起，却不同的步伐，同样的心吗？一直不断来回的穿插，是不是爱在变差，渐渐风化？ Baby， 我们之间的爱情编织是天涯，怪我有时候情绪会上升和轰炸，是我不敢表达心里面的那一句话，其实我是真的爱着你呀。
Kitty, how did you know about the choir?
Well, that weirdo took me there before.
Pao-chen?
And then I saw your brother. Oh my god, he's so cute! He's really super cute. Just like you.
Well, yeah, he's really cute. Very cute. A cute devil.
Thanks.
Would you like some juice?
Thanks.
You know, I've never been good at sports. If I ran as much or stood as long as you guys, I'd be exhausted. What I'm trying to say is, I can't work with you just standing out here for so long. For every minute I stay here, you have to work another minute. And that makes me feel guilty, wanting to come here. So, should I keep on doing my work?
Pretend we aren't here.
That's hard when I'm neither blind or short-sighted.
Well then, get used to it.
Are you really a policeman? Policemen always say, yes, sir, no, sir. But you never say, yes, sir. You always say, no, sir. You won't talk. Are you mad? You get mad easily. I can see that now. Hey, relax, I'm just kidding. It's a joke. I'm going inside now, okay?
It's low.
Please just call me Joan.
I meant no disrespect.
I know that.
No, you don't. It's difficult to be calm when you're facing death. Even police officers, it's not about the training, nor about your temperament. I know what it's like to feel scared. One time, I dropped my gun. I've hidden when I heard gunshots. Death is just terrifying. We don't know what happens after we die. I hope that your mother can forgive my colleagues.
I know that she'll forgive them. She's afraid of losing her family.
My duty is not to let that happen.
I know. So, in that case, please enjoy the juice I brought. It was my mom who told me to bring it to you after all.
sure it's him?
It's Rick Shen. I sent you the picture.
Okay. Go arrest Rick Shen and Sam Shen now.
Sir, do we need to inform Chairman Zhang?
The chairman's gone out of town. I'll call the magistrate now.
Okay, got it. Let's go.
Okay. Magistrate, please wait. Commissioner Zhang.
Yes?
Magistrate, I want to inform you about an urgent matter. Chairman Zhang's assistant, Rick Shen, met with Glenn Zhang's people. So we suspect that he's the one who told Glenn Zhang about the chairman's schedule. We have video evidence.
When did you find out?
Just 2 hours ago. We're going to arrest him, but Chairman Zhang.
Okay, I get it. I will tell him. Do what you need to do.
Where is he?
I don't see him.
Mom, that man is back. I've waited for a long time. If I can't come back and see you, then I'll send a letter to Sarah. She'll know who I am. And she knows you. She'll bring Johnny to see you. Since you can't remember who I am to you, maybe you'll remember him.
Mr. Shen didn't come today? Do you know why that was?
I don't know.
Hey, Johnny. You know that song? Can you tell me why you were singing that song just now?
Mr. Shen taught us.
Mr. Shen did?
Hey, Johnny, tell me about this song. Wah! Is that how the school bell goes?
Yeah, but, you know, Missing Our Homeland is a really nice song. Mr. Shen said it has another name. It's called A New World.
A New World? Oh.
It was written by a Czech composer, Antonin Dvorak. It's from a symphony he wrote. in the 19th century. Then Pao-chen Lee wrote the Chinese lyrics, and it became that song.
How do you know?
Johnny, I want to ask you, why did Mr. Shen choose to teach this song?
Go on.
He taught us many songs. I can't remember.
Come on.
Ah, I remember. He said that when he heard it, hummed it, sang it, then he could own it.
And then what?
I can't remember.
If you hear it, hum it, sing it, and believe it, then you'll own it. Your world and your future will become just like this song. There'll be a new beginning. That right?
How do you know that?
A very long time ago, somebody told me about this song.
Kitty, Cricket, Clover, and Dragonfly. If you guys are separated one day, don't be sad. If you ever want to, you can find each other in the future. You must remember this song. It's called The New World. If you listen to it, sing it, hum it, and believe it, you can own it. Your future will be just like this song. It'll become a beautiful new world,
Kitty? Kitty?
Huh?
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. I just remembered something in the past. Dragonfly? Is that you?
You, Mr. Adam Yo, you're under arrest.
I know Dragonfly.
Does he remember me?
Yes, he does.
Give him my phone number. I think he'll contact me if he gets my number.
It won't work. There's no point trying to meet him. He's leaving soon.
Is Mr. Shen here?
Who are you?
Officer Chen, right?
Hello, Mr. Shen. You're under arrest. Please come with us.
Under arrest? What's happening?
You've been in contact with Glenn Zhang.
Wait. Why do you suspect him?
I can explain at the station. Please come with me.
Explain it to me now.
Don't worry, Sam.
I asked you to explain it to me.
Stand aside. Move away, or I'll charge you with obstruction!
Baby， 我们之间的爱情编织是天涯，怪我有时候情绪会像是个轰炸，是我不敢表达。
or I'll charge you with obstruction!
Don't move! Stay there! Dean, you okay? Don't you move!
Wait, Sam! He's my son! He's protecting me! He's not a suspect! I'll come with you!
Stay back! Stop!
No! Stop! Don't fight!
Move aside right now! Move aside, Mr. Shen!
Stop it!
Nelson, cuff him! Move away! Handcuff him!
Sam! Sam! Sam!
Excuse me. Please, wait. This is my card. Wait, why are you arresting them?
Marion Young. Mr. Young's granddaughter?
Yes. How did you know?
The commissioner mentioned you. He said you're one of us. Do you know those two?
We believe Mr. Shen is working with Glenn Zhang.
That's impossible. Perhaps there's a misunderstanding.
Listen, now's not really the time to discuss it. We've got to go.
Please wait. I've been investigating this case as well. I thought that Rick Shen was working with Glenn Zhang as well. I thought that as well, but that's not the case. There must be some misunderstanding.
Miss Young, we've gathered all the evidence. That's why we arrested him.
What evidence?
I'm sorry, but we can't disclose it now.
Please, Miss Young, we really have to go.
But wait, there are many reasons—
You're Mr. Young's granddaughter. You've got police in your family. You witnessed the arrest that just happened. It didn't go smoothly, so please don't make this any more difficult.
No, please don't misunderstand me. It's really important that I tell you this. Mr. Shen's not that kind of person.
Enough! I've heard enough.
I can call Commissioner Zheng, but I don't want to do that.
Miss Young, don't you dare threaten me with my boss. That won't work on me. Look, if you want to call the commissioner, then do it. But know this, I think it'll be a waste of time. And here's why. The order for this arrest came from him. Let's go.
Why did you attack us?
Great police work. You didn't even look at my file.
Hey, Sebastian, do a check on Rick Shen's son for me. His name's Sam Shen.
Boss, there's a data file, but I don't have access.
Whose is it?
Sam Shen's. That's Rick Shen's son.
Right. I'll call the Criminal Bureau's Information Center and ask for a temporary code. But it can only be used once, and only for this information.
Okay.
Granddad!
You're back. Kitty, why are you in such a rush, huh?
I finally found Dragonfly. And there are a lot of things that I want to know. I want to ask him... I want to know what happened from his point of view.
You're really set on finding those kids.
Because of you.
Me?
Yeah? Of course. It's you who kept all of those old faded photographs since I was young. You showed me all the photographs and you said our home was beautiful and the story was so great. And you said that people are just so lovely. So of course it's because of you.
I tried to teach you that it's good to remember the past. But I didn't expect you to interfere.
Hey! I was not interfering with it. All I did was to point out that the police obviously made a mistake.
It doesn't matter if they're right or wrong. You have to give them some space.
Fine. Then you should give me some space, too.
What are you saying?
Call Commissioner Zhang.
I might be a senior police consultant, but I can't just interfere with a case.
You know, I could have just given Joan a call at any point. But I didn't. Do you know what would happen if I called her right now?
Yes, I do. Listen, if it's true that they're innocent, then the police will find that out. Their names will be cleared.
But when? Can it be done within 24 hours?
I don't know.
I think that you do. They can't hold a suspect for more than 24 hours. Even if they find nothing for the case, Dragonfly will be sent to the prosecutor, and then to detention. They'll just lock him up. I'm sorry, but I can't watch them get locked up. While I just sit here, doing nothing. I know they are innocent. I'm begging you, please. Help them.
Baby， 我们之间的爱情编织是天涯，但我有时候情绪会像是个轰炸，是我不敢表达。
Sit down.
Mr. Shen, do you understand why you're here?
Because I went to see Adam Yo.
That's good. You're being honest. Your honesty can save us a lot of time. So do you know him?
Yes. I've been working for Chairman Jiang since I was young. I don't want anyone to hurt him. Glenn Zhang's doing the wrong thing. I wanted Adam to speak to Glenn Zhang. Tell him to stop.
So you call him Adam?
Yes. I've known him a long time. Since we were kids.
But Adam Yo doesn't come from Marina Township.
He lived in the reservoir area near the mountain. Same as me. Then later on he moved to Marina Township.
It doesn't really matter. Perhaps something happened that motivated you. So you gave Glenn Zhang information. Your boss's schedule.
The chairman is my boss. I would never hurt him.
What's your point? He could have bribed you. What's your price?
I would never do that.
Then explain it to me. How does Glenn Zhang know your boss's schedule? Huh? You know, Secretary Chai, I think he died because of you. He had a wife and a child. it'd be best for you to tell me everything about the relationship between you and Glenn Zhang. Otherwise, I'll go and tell Secretary Chai's wife that her husband's death was caused by two men. Not only Glenn Zhang, but also her husband's colleague, Rick Shen.
My son. Is he all right?
Yeah, he's fine. But we'll charge him for assault and obstruction.
Please go easy on him, and I'll cooperate fully.
I'm sorry. Do you think we're negotiating here?
I said I'll fully cooperate.
It's too late.
Then, my motive. You said I was suspicious. I don't think it's my place to say anything. You need to go ask him. Maybe he's willing to tell you more.
What do you mean?
Go ask him, if he's willing to tell you. Then you'll understand that you were mistaken here.
Sam Shen, Tsinghua University Electrical Engineering, served in the Marine Corps SSE. Due to his special background, he's been under observation since his discharge.
What special background?
He specializes in explosives. He's also a Sanda fighting master. Apart from this, he was honored as a Marine Service hero. He received the National Invention Award. He's a teacher and honorary alumni in a primary school in Marina Township.
With this kind of background, I don't think he can be linked to Glenn Zhang.
My question is, what does Rick Shen want him to tell us? That he can't just tell us himself? Hello? Sir. You've arrived. Okay, I'm coming now. Bye. Sir. I'm sorry. What is it? How can I help?
My friend, it's me who should say sorry. I'm not in a hurry, but she is.
Right. Hi, Kitty. You discovered something.
I'm sorry, Commissioner. You've arrested the wrong people.
Do you mean Rick Shen?
And Sam Shen.
How so?
Have you checked Sam Shen's household registration?
What do you mean?
Well, if my deduction is correct, then Sam Shen's real name should be Franny Lai. Please take a look. Mrs. Liu helped me to get this written document from the records. There was a car accident which happened in Marina Township in 1992. 3 children survived. Franny Lai was one of those kids. He was adopted by Rick Shen.
Rick Shen adopted him?
As far as I can tell, Glenn Zhang was linked to the accident, and it looks like there's a high chance that he was the man behind it. If there's a relationship between Rick Shen and Glenn Zhang, Rick Shen would have surely avoided contact with Franny Lai instead of adopting him.
It's not impossible. Franny Lai's mother was actually Rick Shen's neighbor at the time. People from Marina Township value their friendships a lot. Besides, Rick Shen is an honorable man. He shouldn't have any connection to Glenn Zhang. I was the station director there. So I know this.
Commissioner, if you were to check Sam Shen's household registration, then you'll know whether it's true or not. If I'm correct, you'll know that Rick Shen is a good person and shouldn't be under any suspicion. You'll also understand why it was that Sam Shen would risk his own arrest to defend his father. witnessed his arrest. I saw him. He's an amazing fighter. People from Marina Township, including the kids born there, all share a special connection. They're stronger than anyone. They really value friendship. Of course, Sam-chen knows that. If it wasn't for Rick Shen, then he would have nothing. So that's why he would defend his dad by any means, even if it risks his own freedom. I heard that ever since the car crash, his mother has been unresponsive. She doesn't recognize anyone, even her own son. No one knows if she's even really still alive or not. It must be torture. Torture for Sam-chen to see her like that. Maybe for him it feels even worse than death. For 20 years, he hasn't been able to talk to his mother. And now, his foster father, Rick Shen, is all that he's got left. All he is left. No one else. Commissioner, I've said everything I can. I just wanted you to understand the whole story. So please, do the right thing and release them now. Both Rick Shen and Sam Shen.
Baby， 我们之间的爱情编织是天涯，但我有时候情绪会像是核轰炸，是我不分表达。
Do you know what's going on?
I'm taking you to household registration.
So you've heard about it? In the car accident 20 years ago, Sam Shen might have been one of the 3 kids who survived.
So I heard.
This is the one.
Yes? You find it?
We found it. Sam Shen's real name is Kenny Lai. Mother is Franny Lai. He was later adopted by Rick Shen.
Thank you. Well, you all right?
So now you've read all my history.
We have. You're being observed. You're one of those that survived. That 1992 car accident.
My dad didn't tell you?
He said nothing. He wanted you to tell us yourself.
He's in trouble with the cops. But he still puts me first. Keeps my secrets. Mockery, discrimination, prejudice. Kids like myself put up with these things all the time. That's why my dad always told the neighbors, and all my friends as well, that I've inherited the best characteristics of the Shens, and that I'm a good person. People may think that he's arrogant, but he just wants to protect me. He doesn't want others to know I'm adopted, so they won't make fun of me or treat me badly. He didn't need to adopt me. His wife was pregnant at the time. They were going to have their own kid. I don't know how financially difficult it was for them because of me. In the beginning, I never called them Daddy or Mommy. But they still treated me well. They knew I was a sweaty kid. So his wife washed my school uniform every day. One day there was a storm. My uniform was out in the rain. She slipped while getting it. She had a miscarriage. Neither she nor the baby survived. I didn't have time to call her mom. They say that karma rewards good in the world. But I'm not sure. It definitely hasn't worked for my dad. I sometimes wonder if he never adopted me, would that accident have happened? Would his wife and his kid still be alive now? It was bad luck for him to adopt me. Was it the biggest mistake he ever made? But usually I just keep quiet about it. I don't dare to think about it, because I might be right. Do you understand now? I can never pay back what he gave me. I'd have done anything to stop you taking him. You can arrest me. I'm fine with it. But don't ever hurt him. Otherwise, you know my specialty, don't you? So believe me, if I walk out of here, then everything you can see would be no more.
Boss, looks like we're finished with Adam Yo. The story lines up with Rick Shen's story. He said Rick Shen didn't contact Glenn Zhang, but asked him not to hurt Chairman Zhang.
Well, we arrested Adam Yo right after Rick Shen. They didn't have time to consult each other. So it sounds like the truth.
Boss, so then should we release Rick Shen?
And Sam Shen. I understand. He's charged with assault and with obstruction. But it was protecting his family, protecting his dad against a wrongful arrest that made him fight. His cause was noble. I hope this time you are lenient.
There's something else, Commissioner?
If Rick Shen decided to contact Glenn Zhang, then he would have known we were watching Adam Yo. So if that is the case, why did he still decide to take such a risk?
So you weren't suspicious of Rick Shen all along?
That's correct.
If that's true, why did you give the order to arrest him?
Drastic times, drastic measures.
You wanted Chairman Zhang to show up?
What are you saying?
We think the chairman got a warning from Glenn Zhang a while ago, but he refused to cooperate with us or share info. He even refused to come and give his testimony.
If Chairman Zhang shows up in order to pay the bail for Rick Shen's release, he has to make a testimony. Commissioner, you're trying to leverage this situation to make Chairman Zhang tell the truth?
Testimony under the law means any lies are deemed as perjury. Look, I had no choice. I'm sorry, Kitty.
Sorry, but I cannot accept that.
Kitty.
Commissioner, you need the chairman's testimony. I understand that. But you have no right to use two innocent men as bargaining chips.
I've told you, it's drastic times.
That's still no excuse. As long as they're innocent, you have no right to do this!
Miss Young, this case is quite complicated. It's not just black and white. It's a measure of expediency.
I promise. When we receive the testimony, they'll go free.
You may want to know, the chairman isn't even in town right now.
We know.
You knew. How long do they have to wait? Tomorrow they go to the district prosecutors. I have to see two innocent men being detained. To be treated like criminals?
Kitty, that's enough.
Granddad, they can't do this! We all know that they're innocent, so why won't you release them? A measure of expediency? This isn't justice! Commissioner, let me ask you once again. Can you release both of them? Right now? Right. I understand. I come from a police family because of my granddad's old job. I've done all I can, the right thing. I've shown respect to the right people. Therefore, if I might happen to do something wrong later on, I'm sure you'll forgive me.
Kitty! My friend, I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize. Well, anyway, I watched Kitty growing up. She has your excellent character. She's just a bit stubborn. Sir, please tell her that I didn't want this.
I will. Thank you, everybody. And I'm sorry.
No. Don't say that. It's quite late. I'll take you home.
Thanks. Hello?
Hi, Granddad.
What? Change of heart?
No way. I realized that I just left you at the station.
You realized that just now.
I'm sorry.
Do you want to come back and pick me up? So, where are you right now?
I just pulled over. Hey, you there?
Kitty, you did nothing wrong.
Huh?
You're right. So is the Commissioner. Two different points of view.
Granddad. Did I give you a hard time? Did I embarrass you?
Why should I be embarrassed? How many mistakes have you made since you were young? I'm quite used to it by now.
Hey, I was trying to be nice. Don't make fun of me.
Kitty. You made me very proud with what you said today.
Really?
Really. I've got the feeling that my granddaughter is all grown up now.
是很